Man, let go, man. It's game week, man. Game week. Man. It's here. It's here. Just gotta think, man. Like, them dogs back in action, man. Like, whatever team you is, they back in action. If you a Florida State fan, you already been heartbroken already. No, but I ain't gonna talk about Florida State. I'm here to talk about them dogs, man. My team, if you don't know, Georgia Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. And usually I do these recommendation videos like 2 months in advance, but this year I did it different. Because, injuries happen, like a month, two, like usually around the time I do the videos, then like a star player got to miss a season, so I anything can happen, every day. But usually like the week before the game, that's gonna be the roster. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the team that plays in that game most of the time. I mean, like I said, anything can happen. Suspensions and injuries and all that. But most of the time, that them last 4 or 5 days before the game be the team that gonna play on Saturday or whatever. So get into the video. Georgia got a tough schedule. I'm not gonna hear, people say, oh, they don't. But they do. I mean, because you just, football is not won on paper. It's not won on paper. No sport is won on paper. I mean, it just is what it is. If that's the case, then, Ohio State, Georgia, Alabama will win it every year. But they don't. Just saying, But nonetheless, I just keep it real. I keep it real every time I make a video. I keep it real. And I don't be delusional. I do non-biased opinions. Just straight football talk. So with that being said, Georgia breaking down Georgia's schedule. I ain't gonna try to make a video too long, because I got like 10 more schedules to do. But they got Clemson, which I want to go to that game. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Okay, Clemson, that's a losable game. Then they got at Kentucky, at Alabama. Those 3 losable games. Definitely the way Kentucky play, grind it out, slow possession. You know what I'm saying? Take 7 minutes off the clock, score a touchdown, play good defense, and play physical. Then for that, Alabama, we don't know how they're going to be. It's at Alabama. We don't know if Kalen the boy had them boys. I mean, they're going to be ready to play the Georgia, but we don't know how good they're going to be, and with a first-year head coach. And Jalen Miro, and you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Because I already had Alabama going 8-4. So if you watch that video, I mean, then you already know. You already got a feeling what I'm going to say about that game. But I got Alabama going 8-4. But either way, so you got Clemson first game. You got at Kentucky, at Alabama. Then you got Auburn, Mississippi State. You know what I'm saying? Florida, at Ole Miss, at Texas, and Georgia Tech. So, and Tennessee, of course. Tennessee and Athens. Now, I can't forget about Tennessee. So, that was, you know what I'm saying, 10 losable games. 10 losable games. But the only game I really see Georgia losing, I'm going to say this. I'm going to just say out real. Georgia, they're going to beat Clemson. They're going to beat Kentucky. Yes, they're going to beat Alabama. They're going to go into Alabama and beat them. And they're going to beat Ole Miss. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be like a 35-37 game. I ain't going to try to spoil my score prediction. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to beat Auburn, of course. They're going to beat Mississippi State. They're going to beat Georgia Tech. They're going to beat Tennessee. Nico going to be seeing stars just like DJ, you need to get a job, has been doing. But the only game, that No, the only game that really gets to me, my lips, you know what I'm saying, my lips peeling. Only game that really get to me is the Texas game. I would say that. It's at Texas. Georgia ain't played at Texas. Never. The last time they did play Texas in the bowl game. But I got Georgia going 11-1. It hurt me to say that. But with this schedule, Georgia's going to lose the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody go undefeated this year. You know what I'm saying? Last year we had multiple teams go undefeated. Florida State, Michigan, and Washington, in the regular season. But I don't see that this year. It's a schedule change, So, yes, I got Georgia going 11-1. Losing to Texas. Get Texas in a rematch in the ACC championship. In the SEC championship game, rematch Texas. Dominates Texas in the SEC championship game. Get the first round bye. Then get what? Go on and win that championship. So, yes, I got Georgia going 14-1, win that championship. I don't care about Ohio State. It what it is. But I'm going to do a record prediction. I'll score a record prediction on them too. But this Georgia, they'll probably do Florida next. So, if you see me got the same shirt on, that's why. But either way, just Georgia going 14-1. Losing to Texas. Losing at Texas. Bounce back. Dominates them in the SEC championship game for revenge. And go on and win that championship. Georgia going 14-1. Go Dogs.